show you. What's up, y'all? We back at it with another episode of Fire Force, episode 2 of season 3. And I just gotta point this out right here, man. Yo, this part right here is crazy. The fact that you got Hibino, she's pretty much standing on the backs of 2 of her workers is just insane to me. I could see some people being upset about this panel or this part in the episode, and then I could see some people saying like, shit, I wish it was me. Yo, put me there. Put me in the game, coach. I could see it going either way, but I just thought once I saw this panel, I was just thinking to myself like, yo, damn, this shit is wild, yo. The fact that she's standing there on top of people in the middle of the street. It's not like she's like inside the base or anything. Like they're in the middle of the street and she's just standing on these guys' back. It's just hilarious to me. Just having a casual conversation. But one thing I will say, I've always loved the way they did her eye design. Like it really reminds me of I can't even think of the girl name, but the girl from Gurren Lagann, she had eyes just like hers, where it's like a flower in the middle of them. And I'm not even sure if that's supposed to represent a flower for her, or if that's more so like dealing with, fire, considering the series is more so about, preventing a great fire or catalysm from happening. I'm not even really sure, but I always thought her design was just dope as hell. Like, look at her, man. The design is crazy. But hey, look, I'm not going to glaze no more on this. We're going to get to the actual episode, man. Make sure you subscribe, hit the bell for all notifications. I greatly appreciate it. So pretty much in this episode, you have it where, Squad 8, they're going to have to, leave because you got it where everyone's looking at them as traitors. Everybody is considering OB to be some type of traitor who was hiding the Great Flame, and now that they know they got him locked up, they're pretty much lying to the public. And I just want y'all to pay attention. Like, yo, shit like that happens in real life. You'll be surprised how many people you see being blamed for a crime they didn't commit, but it's just the government way of trying to keep shit on the hush. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna get deep into the political stuff because I know, I came for anime talk and not for that political stuff, so I ain't gonna get into it, but just keep in mind, shit like this really happened. They got this boy Obi locked up and they're blaming him, saying he did all these horrible crimes that he hasn't committed, and at the same time they're saying the rest of 8 company is under investigation. They got it caution taped off. You got it where they're asking civilians when's the last time they seen the members from the 8th company. They're doing all types of things to try to catch Shinra and the rest of his gang. But you got it where these guys are committed to saving Obi and rescuing him from his fate. You got it where your boy Burn actually talks to Obi in this episode. I mean, talks to Shinra in this episode, and he tells Shinra that, like, yo, man, they're gonna infect Obi with one of those bugs. Now, Burn is a funny character because it's like he is on the bad side, but at the same time, it still feels like he is on the good side. Now, I'm not gonna spoil anything for my anime owners. I'm gonna be as clear as possible. I'm not going to spoil it. Not only that, shit, it's been so long since I read the manga. A lot of stuff eludes me right now. I think it ended in 2022. So yeah, a lot of this eludes me. Some of the stuff, like once I see it, like it clicks, but before I see it, I'm kind of like, what did happen? But the fact that you got Obi, he's in his jail cell just training, like working out. The man been doing push-ups since he got arrested. Yo, this dude is going to be a monster if the insect infect him. Like, he's going to be unstoppable. If he's this strong as just a normal human, they ain't ready for this guy. They are not ready for this guy. But you got it where, the 8th company is pretty much hiding out. You got different people, they're showing different captains and how they're handling the news that they found out. Like, yo, you got Benny, he's kind of pissed about it. I can't think of what the kid with the tattoo name is. I can't remember the black kid, but you see that he already knows. He's like, yo, something's going on. There's no way they would do that. We know them. We fought together. We fought to survive together. I know this guy. I know for a fact that, Company 8 wouldn't do anything like that. And you got this scene right here where he's actually, talking about it. And I like the fact that they're showing different companies and how they're handling the situation of, Company 8 being accused for a crime that they did not commit. So, like you got this guy saying like, damn, man, who would have thought they would have been these type of people? And of course, guy with the tats, he goes to say like, yo, you know better than that. You know they wouldn't do that. And I really like the fact that they chose to showcase this, man. I can't remember his name. Right as soon as I finish with the video, that's usually how it goes. His name's gonna pop in my head and be like, you know what? Damn, that is his name. That is his name. Of course, they also show your boy Benny. Any scene with Benny is just goated, man. Any scene with Benny is just worth mentioning. Hopefully I could find it. Yeah, you got Benny right here walking throughout the city. Of course, you know, his town is very nice. Everyone is, you know, look up to him. But you got it where he's not even speaking to anybody, showing how he's handling this information. And you got it where Benny is pretty much saying like, yeah, you know, we got some people in our empire that's, you know, running things that shouldn't be running things. Meaning he knows what's going on. He knows what type of schemes they're trying to, you know, they're trying to pull. And I like the fact that Benny hasn't lost faith in the 8th Squad. He believes them to be innocent as well. But then next thing you know, by the time we get to the end of the episode, we find out that, you know, Joker is hiding in the sewers. He's teaming up with Company 8, and he's going to help rescue Obi. He actually knows the location and where he's being held. And to him, he feels like Obi is he's that rare light in this world, because he lived in the darkest so long. He's able to see the light. And I like that aspect. I like the fact that was pointed out. And he says someone else also has that light, and he points to Shinra, saying like, yo, Shinra, you two also have that light. And I like the fact that we got to see that in this episode, both of them heading off to save Obi. And that's how the episode ends. Now, pretty much this was a setup episode, but at the same time, we did get some good moments. The moments with Joker I really enjoyed. Benny is Benny, you know what I'm saying? Also Hibana, you know, seeing her as well. Yo, please stand on me. You know, like seeing her as well was cool. And just seeing how the other, you know, Fire Force people view Company 8 despite what the news was telling them. But all in all, great episode. Curious to hear y'all thoughts on it, man. Hey, look, you guys are about to get some greatness now. I may not remember everything I read, but there is some moments where I'm like, goodness gracious, when that shit get animated, you ain't ready. But let me know your thoughts down below, man, and I'll catch you in the next one, man. Peace.